Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update. Today, we started selling off due to the news of unemployment and non-farm payrolls. Non-farm payrolls came hotter than expected, even though the main data came lower than the previous one. We were expecting 200,000 payrolls and we got 261. Unemployment rate also came hotter than expected, so those were good news. But the payrolls, the wages are still hot. People still earning a lot and spending those earnings in the prices and increasing the inflation. Basically, if we see the hourly earnings month over month, it came hotter, so more earnings month over month. Hourly earnings year over year also, well, a little bit closer, but manufacturing payrolls way hotter than before, and non-farm payrolls private way. Well, this was actually better than expected. Government payrolls. Okay, here we were. The previous one was minus 4,000, but almost seven times more. So the overall sentiment was quite bullish coming into the open, but I think it was a very clear bull trap. This move into the open was quite pulling pressure on the shorts, but once we open, we came directly lower until this previous pivot. So this pivot was quite nice. This pivot down here in pre-market, this is when news came out and we sold off. We established our support and I took a nice long trade down here, taking advantage of this small pivot, and it was quite good actually. I got in here and I added also the break, and we got a nice squeeze through the EMA, so it was quite a nice trade. It was a full reversal actually, V-shaped reversal, pulling back on the VWAP and actually breaking high of day. But then I think shorts added again, and if you take a closer look at the volume is the yellow dotted line. This is the POC, the point of control, where most of the volume is conducted, and volume is actually low. It's down here, and when I was trading, it was up here. So shorts were adding in this big volume. You can see this peak, this gray peak, and more, I think people is covering, shorts are covering down here and letting the price just flow and grinding lower. So quite a bearish day that puts a lot of pressure on the economy. Look at this candle. This is a clear rejection of higher pricing. Closing right now at 10,700, and I mean, the things for next week are looking quite bad, quite weak. So we will see, but economic data is not good to justify a rally. So be careful with your longs. Follow the trend that since FOMC it's been bearish, so it's easier to follow the trend than to be counter trending, even though maybe unemployment was better than expected. But I think overall we are going to see new lows. So what about dollar? Dollar is right now quite weak, actually. It's surprisingly weak. And if we check the 2-hour, we are breaking lower. So this is a divergence. We should expect dollar going up when markets are going down. Are we seeing weakness in both dollar and also Nasdaq and S&Ps? So what's going on in the yields? Yields are also going lower. So dollar and yields are converging, so they are following the same direction, but overall Nasdaq is going down. Quite an interesting thing to note, actually. Treasury bonds, yeah, same as the overall market, just holding lows, but it's basically trading sideways in a range. And high yield corporate bonds also in the same spectrum. So what else is good? Look at copper. Copper just broke to the upside this ABCD setup on the daily. Look at this. This is beautiful. This break is actually super good for the market. Copper is one of the leading indicators of the economy, and if this thing is breaking up and dollar is actually breaking down, rejecting this trend line and also higher pricing, I think this is super good. If yields, let's take a look to the 30-minute in yields. Yeah, yields are rejecting also. So yields in red, dollar in red, Nasdaq surprisingly in the red also, flat more or less on the day, 0.07 in the red. But copper, watch out for copper because this is really good for a bounce on the overall market, for example, for next week. So this is very good, very, very good. Let's take a look finally to the ratio between XLY versus XLP. Consumer discretionary is going down. So at least that sector is following the overall trend, and that is down. Crude oil, look at this, also super bullish, 4.5% on the day, and this is starting to look scary for the gas stations and the price at the pump. 95 is looking more and more juicy. So we will see next week for sure. I think if we change to the 2-hour, I mean, this is clearly a bullish momentum. Higher highs, higher lows, ABCD pattern into a daily breakout. Beautiful momentum. So watch out for copper. This is very interesting leading indicator. I will be watching that next week for sure. Today, the day is not over. So maybe having copper going down and dollar and yields seeing copper going up with bullish momentum and seeing also dollar and yields going down, perhaps these kind of moves we can expect. We are starting to finish the lunch hour, so maybe in the afternoon into power hour we can see a Friday squeeze. Who knows? But patience. You have your indicators and you have your correlations and divergences. So quite interesting, this copper chart for sure. So as always, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. If you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Remember, I upload new videos every single day for market forecast, market updates, and market recap. I appreciate your time and see you in a couple of hours with the market recap after the close. Remember, the trading day is not over yet. We still have the power hour if you want to squeeze some more trades, but be disciplined and take care of risk management. Those are key for your success. So stay safe, everyone, and see you later with the market recap.